Oh shit, there was another one! Oh, and the third one! Hi guys, this is Mattias, and in today's video we'll have a look at 4 of the 8 weapons that I have 100 service stars with. Now you have to let me know if you want to see a follow-up of this video where I can cover the other 4 weapons that I also have reached over 10,000 kills with, which, if I start using some of these weapons, might cause some strong reactions from our opponents. Now, 2 of those weapons are the MP18 Optical and Trench. Those 2 weapons are normally not the cause for assault, but the Hellriegel Factory and the Automatico Trench, however, can make people really angry. Now, the weapons that we'll be covering is the SMG-8, the LMG-8, the Parabellum, and a very limited amount of the Storm version of the Automatico. So here we have the Parabellum, and it's only the low-weight version that I have 100 service stars with, and this weapon is an absolute beast. Now personally, I think this is one of the best, if not the best weapon at closer medium range. Now once you're at really close range, like closer than 5 meters, there are several weapons that I prefer over this LMG, and that is mainly because there are plenty of weapons that are better for hipfire. Now between 10 and 20 meter, however, this weapon is absolutely insane, as long as you can handle it, which is unusually difficult for a weapon in Battlefield 1. Fuck! Let me reload! Panic!
Don't die, Matty.
There's no denying that hipfire is one of the weaknesses of this weapon, but the long reload time is actually a bigger problem to me. Did you spawn in?
No.
It's a little bit hectic here.
Yeah, I spawned now.
Fuck, reloading again! Oh no, they're coming closer, look at the dots, no! Oh, behind! Fuck, I hate that. So let's move on to another Fast Fire 8 CQC weapon, the SMG-8 18 Factory. Now there are many ways that you can compare this with the Parabellum, and what I want to do here is that I want to make a specific point that actually goes for a lot of different weapons. In basically every situation that I choose either the Parabellum or the SMG-8 for, I would do basically as good with either weapon. But the reason why I would choose one weapon over another is normally not for the weapon. It is because of the class and the gadgets that comes with said class. If our team are having trouble countering a tank or 2, then it makes sense that more players choose to the assault class in order to help out. Of course, in that scenario, it goes without saying that I would choose the SMG-8 over the Parabellum. If we, on the other hand, have enough assault players and that wouldn't really serve a purpose, then there would be plenty of reasons to choose the support class instead of the assault class, and if I expect that I will be in similar situations, then that choice of LMG would normally be the Parabellum. From behind. So now, if you have a similar playstyle like me and you run and gun quite a lot, then in most situations you will be relatively limited at the range with both the Parabellum and the SMG-8. You do, however, have the possibility to prone or sit down in front of a wall or something with the Parabellum and deploy the bipods, something that you cannot do with the SMG-8. But when I play on maps or in situations where I believe that I'm going to do that quite a bit, I will just generally choose another weapon. There are plenty of choices for the support class that are better when the bipods are deployed. Now, on the other hand, there are a few similarities between these weapons when it comes to its weapon handling. You do, in a quite similar way, have to handle the weapon similar when you start shooting past 25 meters. The weapon has a tendency to drift, jump and move in ways that seems relatively random, but if you're used to it, you can quite quickly notice when the weapon starts dragging up to the right, and all you need to do is adjust by moving your mouse slightly down and to the left. So yeah, what needs to be said about the Parabellum and the SMG-8 when it comes to the handling is that they have similarities in how you have to counter the drift and the recoil, but the fact that they are similar does not mean that they are the same.
Боеприпасы! Бери!
Nah. So next up here, we'll take a look at the LMG weight, which might seem similar to the SMG weight based on the name, but they are actually quite different. Fact of the matter is, I find the SMG weight and the Parabellum far more similar than the LMG weight and either of these two other weapons. Now with the LMG weight, you can much more reliably and much easier start killing enemies at longer range. This weapon has a lot slower rate of fire than the Parabellum, so even though they have the same amount of bullets in one magazine, you can keep mowing down your enemies for a lot longer. It's also much easier to maintain your aim on target with this weapon, since it has lower recoil and less spread. So on maps and in situations where I expect to have my encounters past 30 meters or more, I would much rather have this LMG for my support class than the Parabellum. Also keep in mind that if you can avoid hipfire situations or very close quarter combat situations, that might actually be a good thing to do while using this LMG. So now one of the things that I had the hardest time adapting to when I switched from playing Assault almost exclusively to starting to play Support was the long reload time. This goes for both the Parabellum and the LMG weight, but the LMG weight is worse. As you may or may not have noticed by now, whenever I play Support, I use the smoke grenades. You have two of them, which, since I have the ammo crate, I resupply quite quickly, and I can keep spamming them, creating smoke screens for a variety of different reasons. One of the reasons that I use these smoke screens for is the reloading. The time it takes to reload several of these LMGs makes you so vulnerable that having the smoke is actually the only thing that's kept me alive several times. Also important to understand is that one of the reasons why I'm not using smoke for any of the other classes is that I find that smoke is not all that effective if you can't keep spamming it. Now obviously you can only keep spamming it if you keep resupplying yourself, which of course is easier to do as a support player. Now as we're talking about it, I might as well also bring up the third reason why I'm using smoke for the support class. And that is because as a support you have access to the limpet charge as one of its options for gadgets, and I seem to be doing much better with the limpet charge if I deploy a smoke screen that I normally just run through in order to put the limpet either on a tank or in a group of enemies.
Objective George.
Alright, so now that we're over 8 minutes into the video, we'll take the first look at the Automatico Storm. Now, any weapon that has the word Storm in it is designed for aiming down sight. Normally, there also is a trench version, which is the case with the Automaticos, that instead has improved hipfire statistics. Now, I'm going to be honest, any weapon that has both a trench version and a Storm or an optical version, you'd probably do best with the trench version. Now, there are a couple of reasons for this. One, the hipfire, of course, makes you not only shoot faster because you don't have to do the animation of aiming down sight, but the fact that you can also move faster left and right makes you a much harder target, which is probably the main reason why trench are better in the first place. Now, the fact of the matter is also that the range capability that you would think that you would get with a Storm version or an optical version normally doesn't benefit you that much. So if you really want to shoot at range, you're better off choosing another weapon completely. But then you have yet even a third reason, and that is the gas spam. Whenever you want to use a close range weapon, you're going to have a lot of gas, and you're going to be forced to use the gas mask quite a bit. This will heavily hinder you from using your weapon correctly if you use a Storm or an optical version, but not that much with a trench version. It basically just hinders your vision a little bit, while the weapon functions just as well as it would without it.
Oh, in Sentinel. Nice.
We have taken objective apples.
Ouch! So yeah, I had quite a lot of material for this video, and I hope you will enjoy the rest of it. Big thanks for watching, and again, let me know if you want to see the other 4 weapons that I have 100 service stars with, shown in a similar way. Oh, he did some nice move there. Ah, too many. And they all get revived. Fuck.
Ammunition for you!
There we go.
Granate draußen. Bin hier auf den MG gestoßen. Hier, Munition für dich. Ich hab hier einen feindlichen Speer.
Ah, counter skill.
Ein Speer!
Uh.
We've taken objective apples.
Fucking tank.
Hier, ich hab ein bisschen Munition übrig. Munition, greif zu. Granate unterwegs. Frische Munition. Hier, frische Munition. Mehr Munition. Granate raus. Hier, Munition für dich. Da drüben, feindlicher Speer. Ein Maschinengewehr.
Ah, the storm.
Aufpassen, stumpf heute ab.
No.
Machine gun. One of these.
Whoa.
Matti, I can hold the plane.
That's okay. Oh, fuck. And how it SMG proof for you? Ah, yeah, this is, yeah, it's insane. It's insane, this one. I'm trying to have a theme of, I'm gonna make a video of using the weapons that I have 100 service stars with.
Spotted an enemy shock trooper.
Ah, too far? Oh, it's gonna die from that. Trying to get D.
I need ammo. I need ammo. Rifle
We
team.
have lost objective apples.
Oh, that a arty truck I think is. No, it wasn't an arty truck.
There was a 1RT truck somewhere.
Yeah, I
Was
lost
pushing
it.
the C from there.
Yeah, yeah. Whoa.
Horse.
Oh, that's what it is. And a tank, and a plane. We're taking D, I think.
That's
Oh,
water.
Throwing a grenade. There. Enemy plane.
Behind.
Scout. Sighted. I can see an enemy scout.
oh, did I save him?
Heavy gun grip. Spotted.
Did I save that?
I hit him once.
Lost objective George.
Oh, they're coming from Bravo.
We have taken objective apples.
I wonder if I saved. No, I didn't save that flame trooper, unfortunately.
Fighter.
Need spare ammo.
He placed some trips there.
Remaining. No, we can't win this.
We are losing objective Duff.
For a moment side of it. I got one.
We have lost
Yeah.
objective Duff.
Granate raus.
From this side. From this side.